All right, y'all, so let's move on to part B. So part B says the sandbox was filled with sand, but after the kids played, some of the sand spilled out. Now the sand is at a height of 1/2 foot. Determine the volume of the sand in the sandbox after the children played in it. All right, so here's my written down version of the question. So it was filled with sand, it was already full, but the kids played, and then some of the sand spilled out. Looks like I did this twice. LOL. Anyway, now the sand is at a height of 1/2 foot. Determine the volume of the sand in the sandbox. Okay, so new height is at 1/2 foot. This is the information that I had previous to it. So the volume, we have a new volume, no longer applies because some of the sand spilled out. The sandbox did not change shapes, so the area of the base still stands, but I have a new height of 1/2 foot. And it's asking me to find the volume. All right, here we go. Step 1, volume formula always. Volume is equal to area of the base times the height. Step 1, always formula. Step 2, fill in what you know. All right, volume is what I'm solving for, so that stays as it is. Area of the base is the same as part A, 9.5. The shape did not change. Bring down my multiplication. The height is a new height, 1/2 foot. And I am solving for volume, which stays the same. All right, this will go by a little bit quicker. So we have 9.5 times 1/2. When I multiply fractions, I do so numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. However, look at the problem here. Stop and think, what do I need to do before I multiply these two fractions? All right, boom. We should be turning this into a improper fraction. So numerator times whole number, 18, plus denominator times whole number, 18, plus numerator, 19. So that's 19 over 2 times 1/2, stays as it is, because it's already in fraction form. And I can just then do cross simplify, see if I can. 2 and 1, can't simplify that anymore. 19 and 2, can't simplify that anymore either, since 19 is not an even number. So I just multiply across, 19 times 1, numerator times numerator. Denominator times denominator, 2 times 2 gives me 4, 19 over 4. All right, from here, I'm thinking how many times 4 goes into 19, because I'm going to turn this into a mixed number. So I go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. My multiples of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hits it over at 20, so I can't use that. Come back to 16, and that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19. 3 out of, same denominator, 4. 4 and 3/4. All right, so write out my complete answer. Let's remember what we're solving for. Determine the volume after the kids played in it. So I go the volume of the sandbox after kids played in it is 4 3/4 units, always. We're talking about feet, so this is feet. And we are talking about volume. So take a second to think, what are my units for volume? Feet. And you should think cube. 4 3/4 cubic feet. And I'm done.